This is the most profound training you will ever get in our profession. If you're in direct selling, if you're in a party plant company, a traditional what we would have called multi-level or network marketing company, or just running a sales team of any kind, I promise you this training today is the most important one you're ever going to see. So I want you to bookmark this, come back, and honestly, you could watch this every Sunday night. Who's that? Rodrigo desde Lima, Peru. Welcome. Yeah, check in, guys, once you, when you log on, let me know where you're coming in from. And also, if you guys watch it on the replay, I always watch a replay. Hector, ¿dónde está? And I always just like to see where people are coming in from. Hey, Hector, welcome to the show. So if you want, this is an important show. I would tag your team. If you have leaders that you want to be more successful in the business, either share this for them right now, call them right now, send them an email right now, send them a text right now. Kat from Portland, okay, welcome. Because this topic, I promise you, it will make all the difference. And it's the kind of, what I want to talk about today, it's the kind of, I really mean it, if you literally every Sunday night, before you were going to make your invitation calls and you're planning out your schedule for the week of how you're going to spend the 10 or 12 or 15 hours a week that you have to do the business, if you would come back and watch this video every week, if you're in the business for 33 more years, it would behoove you to come back and watch it every week for the next 33 years. Because the topic is stop making the business so hard. Here's what I want you to understand. Most important thing of everything we do, it's about duplication, right? There's a formula for duplication. It's really a three-part formula in my eyes, which is we get a large group of people to do a few simple actions and to do these actions for a sustained period of time. So let's break that down. Large group of people. See, you don't get duplication if it's you and your two cousins, Pookie and Ray Ray. A large group of people. So you've got to get more people than just you, right? Or you or your best friend. So we've got to get enough traction. We've got to recruit and do some sponsoring and get some people involved, right? Then we have to have them doing a simple series of actions. The more simple, the more elegant it will be. The more simple they are, the closer you get to simplicity, the greater your duplication is going to be. So think about that. Any of this makes sense? Give me a like, give me a heart, give me something. Let me know you're out there breathing. Same thing on the replay. I've time traveled into the future. I'll be watching what you do. And then the third part of the equation is over a sustained period of time, right? We don't create exponential growth because we're busy for 3 weeks or we're busy for a month and a half. We create a system, a process, which continues over a sustained period of time. We want it to go on for months, which will then go into years, and it will go on and on. Thanks for the likes and hearts, who's ever doing that. So that's the formula. Now, what makes me rant about this today? Well, I got a message on my WhatsApp that drove me bananas, okay? And so I wanted to share this with you, what I told my key leaders. So I'm in the gym, I'm working out, I'm in between sets, so I checked my WhatsApp. And I got one of my great leaders who said, listen, I got a message from so-and-so, and she says she's gonna, put the business on a back burner for the time being because she's not really sure how to do it. And she thinks we need more training on how she gets started and what she should do. So how do we do that? Can we create a new video? Should I work on a video? Can we explain how to get started so that she can go, good to work? And then he put that on in a group with some of the other leaders. Like, yeah, what about if we do a video? And I was like, guys, time out. We have, anybody who's followed my work for any amount of time, system. And for you guys who just joined, please check in as you log on, and let us know where you're watching from. And let me know you're out there. Give me a heart, a like, or something. Let me know you're breathing. So other people are debating, oh yeah, true. And I'm like, guys, we have an action plan, which is a printed book. You can get it in a PDF. You can get it in a physical copy. And then we have the same exact information on a website. And like I say, if you follow my work for any amount of time, you know I am Mr. System, and I want step by step. Lakeville, Minnesota. Okay, great. Welcome, Keith. So we've got a 10-step system for you guys who follow my generic stuff. It's pretty much the first steps booklet, which I've just customized for my team, and like a lot of you do with your teams. Cindy, welcome. Good to see you on. And you go to this and it's called Get Started Training. So if you join and you say, what do you do first? You go to the Get Started Training, and it's 10 exact steps. Take them through the process, making their list of names, scheduling their first events, placing their activation order. There's no video required for this to explain, follow these 10 steps. Just follow the 10 steps. So why I get so upset is because we make this business harder than it is. This business is simple. It's not easy, but it is simple, right? And the thing is, we make it harder. And every time I knew a guy, and he makes a lot of money in the business. But he doesn't make as much as me, and I think the reason he doesn't make as much as me is because he complicates it so much. He has this, literally a 3-ring binder filled with scripts. And he says, okay, here's the script you use for people who work for you. Here's the script you use for if you work for someone else. Here's the script you use for the guy who walks your dog. And I'm like, are you kidding me? You're never going to get duplication with that. Remember, large group of people, few simple actions over a sustained period of time. If you look at the people who are most successful in our business, they have the most simple, elegant system. Think of all the party plan companies, which is, hey, we schedule a party, we invite people, we give this to the hostess, we give this to the guests, this is the presentation, and we take the orders at the end. And then wash, rinse, repeat, wash, rinse, repeat, wash, rinse, repeat. The simpler you make it, the ever. So if you took my 10-step process and you say, okay, so now we're going to create a video to tell people, hey, do the 10-step process. The first thing you've just added one more little bit of complexity. And every time you add any amount of complexity, you're going to reduce the duplication. All right, Manila, Philippines. I love seeing people from all over the world on this. And remember, I'm doing these posts every weekday. I'm doing a slide, a tip, a business building tip, or sometimes video training like this. So like the page and then let your team know. Tag them in the comments or share it with them so they will get an update every day. It'll be totally generic, safe to share with your team, but something to help you stay motivated, inspired to take the next action, or build the business quicker, more effective, raise your volume, something like that. So here's the example. Some of you know I just came back from Portland, Oregon. I was in the NAGA World Series with my softball team. I went one more chance for fame and glory before I die, right? And it worked. We won the championship. So I've got my second World Series champion, right? Championship that I'm excited and proud about. And I can tell you, the same thing happens in softball, and the same thing happens in every sport, every business. We make it harder than it is. So there we are, we're fighting for the World Series championship, we're playing some good teams, and then people are getting nervous in the middle of games, and they're calling a huddle with guys in between innings. Hey, everybody gather, watch this pitcher, he's a quick pitcher, as soon as you get in the box, he's going to try to quick pitch you. Or, hey guys, they changed pitchers right now. This guy's got a knuckleball, this guy's got a curveball. And I'm not playing for the New York Yankees where we have people throwing 105 mile an hour. We're playing slow pitch softball. So I'm like, guys, did you see this softball? You see how big this is? I don't care if the guy throws a curveball, a knuckleball, a backdoor slider. Forget about it. See ball, hit ball. We were actually having our reading the lineup, doing our pregame thing, and the coach was talking, and he was like, "Now we're gonna probably have some injuries. We're gonna lose some games. And I'm like, dude, is this your idea of a motivational speech? Kind of, because I want to keep the guys loose." And he laughs, and then one of the guys say, "Well, listen, you're this motivational speaker. Give us a speech. Motivate us so we can win the championship." So I look down, and we've got a couple of softballs on the ground. Guys got their bats there. So I pick up a softball. I pick up a bat. I say, "Let me explain the game to you guys. This is Mr. Ball. Mr. Ball is a very, very bad man. This is Mr. Bat. Mr. Bat is your friend. He's a good man. When you see Mr. Ball, you take Mr. Bat and you hit and I'm not going to say, I'm going to keep this show PG rated. I'm not going to say what I told my leaders, right? Hit the crap out of this ball. That's it. Stop making it more difficult. It's a softball, for God's sake. Curveball, knuckleball. Are you kidding me, guys? It's a softball. You know how big a softball is? See ball, hit ball. All right, so how do we take that analogy? How is it related to your business that you're in right now? Hey, Armand, good to see you. So we got Columbia in the house. We got Iowa in the house. All right, check in. Let me know where you're coming from, guys. And thanks for all the hearts and smiles and all that stuff you guys are doing. So how does this equate to what we're doing in this business, right? Oh, good. Are you in a softball league? Love it. Yeah, I mean, we just make it, it's such a simple game. And we make it so hard because it's all just crap we made up in our mind. And we do the same thing in direct selling. Because what is the essence of the business? What is the equivalent in our business of see ball, hit ball? Hey, Beth in Cape Cod, good to see you. Let me tell you the equivalent is, here's how simple the business is. Your job is to get candidates in front of presentations. Give them enough information that they can make the right decision for them. Now, that decision may be that they decide to join you as a customer. They want to buy your products or services from you. That decision may be they want to join the business and build a team with you. Or they may say, I'm not interested in those products. I don't want to build a business. Whichever one of those decisions they make, that's the right decision for them. It's not our job to argue with them. It's not our job to convince them. It's not your job to close them. It's not your job to overcome objections. Watch that show I did on that a couple of days ago if you haven't seen that one yet. What is your job? Your job is simply to put people in front of presentations. Put them in front of enough information that they can make the best decision for you. It's not your responsibility to sponsor everyone you know. It is your responsibility to show the business to everyone you know. So just how simple is the business? It's getting candidates in front of presentation. That means a one-on-one, a two-on-one, a home meeting, a hotel meeting, a webcast. They watch it on a DVD. You send them a link and they watch it on their smartphone. I don't care about the format. Don't make it harder than it has to be. It's a very simple, elegant business. We have the greatest business model in the world, guys. Just remind yourself what we have here. Hey, Andres, good to see you. Choose your own hours. Pick the people you work with. Great tax advantages. Travel opportunities. We become successful by helping other people reach success. It's unlimited income potential. We don't care what your gender is, what your age is, what your education level is. We have an open playing field. You can build this as big as your dream will allow you to. That's what you have to offer. So stop making it harder. Just put people in front of presentations and let them make the right decision for them. See ball, hit ball. All right?